Hello, it is Friday, September 4th at about 6:40 a.m. and I am at work, like always. I came in early today because I'm covering for somebody and they were all, don't worry, it's been really easy lately and I doubt anyone will contact you at all. Like, the things that I need coverage on, nobody's been bothering me about. And I'm like, okay, that sounds great. But in my head I was like, And I was right to be all, because yesterday at 5:13 p.m. I got an email being like, hey, you're covering for so-and-so. I need you to do all the work. All the work. And I was like, but I don't want to do all the work. She told me it would be easy, that liar. What can you do? I'm doing all the work. Been here since 6. Be here till 6. Yay, corporate drone. And I'm also like vaguely uncomfortable today. It was a bad day to have. Okay, so I think I mentioned previously that I have been losing weight and I have shrunk down one size and I have almost shrunk down the next, right? And I bought a ways back a pair of jeans and I was like, well, I'm almost there and I'm like toning up and I'll just buy a pair of jeans and then when I get down that smaller size, I'll fit them, right? And I don't really. I mean, I do. I can put them on and they fit my legs and they fit like my hips and my bottom, but they're just slightly too tight. Like I can zip them up and button them, but then you get that weird pillowy muffin top that nobody on the planet likes. It doesn't look good. It doesn't feel good. Everybody who looks at you is like, your pants are too tight. Those pants are too tight. Sweetie, do you know? Yes, the person wearing the jeans that are too tight totally knows that they're too tight. Just doing it anyways, which is what I'm doing today. Because the last time I wore my very baggy jeans, not only did they like constantly fall down my hips, and I was like doing that shifty little dance the whole day. One of my coworkers said, you look ridiculous in those, you're swimming in them, you really shouldn't wear them anymore. And so I'm wearing the smaller jeans that don't really fit and I'm kind of uncomfortable and I'm doing that thing where, you know, we wear a baggy top and hope that it's okay. That's my day to day. Slightly too tight jeans, baggy top that I'm hoping makes it okay. I don't know. Anyway, and what else is going on in my life? Moderately disappointed with my Irish gentleman. He made a very, very callous sounding comment. He is a troll, for those of you not in the know. He's totally a troll. I adore him with all my heart, but he's a douche. Especially on the internet. He particularly likes to, he likes to share his opinion, and then when people make stupid comments, his favorite thing in the world is to come up with a very obnoxious response that is accurate and infuriates them. So like they can't really get mad. He'll find the most asinine way to say something makes him happy, right? Right. But sometimes he really shouldn't. Like, yes, he's in the right. Yes, his stance is correct. But the way that he expresses himself, or it's just, it can be hard sometimes. Like he was all, I don't think you're going to be happy if I tell you what I did. And I was like, well, will I still want to be your friend? And he's like, maybe not. I was all, you still have to tell me. I mean, if you did something and I wouldn't want to be your friend anymore because you did it and you don't tell me, am I still really your friend, or am I only your friend because you're lying to me about who you are and what you do in the world? And I'm a big not fan of liars. Anyone who lies, I don't care what your reason is. I don't care why you're lying. I don't care what you're lying about. I don't care if it's a harmless little white lie. You're a liar. I am, generally speaking, not a liar because I'm terrible at it, and because that's just not how my brain works. Like, I'm not going to tell you something to make you feel better that's not true. I'll just say, I'm really sorry, but this is the truth. don't ever take me shopping with you unless you really want to know what you look like, because I'll say you look like a whore in those. That's probably really bad. I probably really shouldn't say that, but I will. I'll be like, no, you don't want to wear that. You look like a streetwalker. No, you don't want to wear that. Like, it looks really totally unflattering. Like, if you want a very honest opinion, ask me what I think on any subject, and I will give you a brutally honest opinion. Brutally honest has been the descriptor for me and my personality since I was like 12. It's not, I mean, I say it in a very joking, lighthearted manner, but it has ruined friendships. So, like, I understand the urge to not tell me things because I will then tell you exactly how I feel about what you did. But if I find out that somebody keeps something from me, then that's pretty much like also the end of the friendship. So how do you want to end it? By me telling you exactly how I feel about whatever it was that you did or you said or how you behaved, or by me finding out that you've been hiding things from me and then not being able to trust you again. You can't have a friendship or a relationship of any type based on lack of trust. So, anyway, that went weirdly serious, very serious. But I've been disappointed with him since he told me what he said, and I understand his reasoning for it, but and he understands it wasn't the best way he could have expressed himself, but that's what he did. Sometimes in life you do things and you know as you're doing them that you're making a mistake, and you do it and you're like, oh God, I instantly regret this. I knew I was making a mistake. I knew I should have waited 5 minutes before I responded to that email. I know I had the wrong tone. I was so snippy and somebody's going to call me out on it. And they deserve to, because I was. Like, I don't deserve a free pass because I was having a bad day or I had a headache or I responded off the cuff. I acted in a certain way, and people are entitled to respond to me in the manner in which my behavior gives them leave to. So that's just life. And I'm sure that in a few hours I'll be slightly less disappointed, and in a few days it'll be that thing that I'm like, oh, he took a really bad stance on that. Like, he's done that a few times before where at the time I'm like, really? This is how you're really? And in like a couple months time I'm just like, well, everybody has unpopular opinions. Everybody expresses themselves poorly, and his unpopular opinions and poor manner of expression is not enough for me to wish to no longer be associated with him, although sometimes I'm like, wow, dude. Wow. But I'm sure everybody experiences that in life, right? Right? I'm not the only one. Anyway, this has gotten pretty long and pretty dark and serious. I don't know if it was actually dark, but it is pretty serious. I feel. Serious business. I didn't laugh near enough. I'll talk all of you tomorrow. I'll talk to all of you tomorrow, Saturday. Maybe, if I'm not like in Happy Land with my favorite couple. Peace.